Justin Bieber is trending for all the wrong reasons again, and this time, the word stalker is being thrown around. In the middle of 2026, new viral clips of Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber surfaced showing them celebrating the new year in the Bahamas, looking happy, relaxed, and unbothered. But at the exact same time those clips were spreading, a shocking report dropped accusing Justin Bieber of allegedly stalking a high-profile ex. And here's the twist. The alleged video evidence doesn't even clearly show Justin. So why is the internet already convinced? Why is Hailey Bieber suddenly being dragged into eyebrow conspiracies again? And how did a peaceful New Year's trip turn into one of the most chaotic Bieber storylines we've seen in years? Stay until the end, because once you see how fast this narrative spiraled, and how little proof there actually is, this entire situation starts to feel disturbingly familiar. What's up everyone? Welcome back to Celeb Juices. It's the start of a new week, a new year, and somehow, the same internet chaos. If you're here for celebrity drama, viral speculation, and breaking down what's real versus what's completely blown out of proportion, make sure you're subscribed. Let's start with the calm before the storm. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber rang in the new year in the Bahamas, and multiple fan-recorded videos began popping up across Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. The clips show them at a bar just minutes after midnight, smiling, laughing, and clearly enjoying themselves. People nearby were freaking out, recording from behind counters, tables, anywhere they could. And honestly, the energy in those videos felt normal, happy, relaxed. They looked like a married couple on vacation. Of course, knowing the internet, even that didn't stop speculation. Some fans were already joking that people would somehow spin these clips into breakup rumors. But overall, the reaction was surprisingly positive. Fans commented things like, "They look so happy. This is the healthiest they've looked in years. They deserve peace." For a brief moment, it felt like things were calm. But then, the headline hit. A report began circulating online claiming Justin Bieber had been accused of stalking a former high-profile celebrity ex. According to the report, an unnamed celebrity allegedly posted an Instagram story accusing Justin of being in her neighborhood, complete with video footage. The caption reportedly read, "Busted," along with hashtags referencing stalking and Justin Bieber. Naturally, the internet exploded. The article claimed the footage showed a vehicle driving through a specific neighborhood in Houston, Texas, and suggested Justin left once he noticed he was being recorded. From there, the narrative escalated fast. Fans began questioning his intentions. Some went as far as calling for law enforcement involvement. Others claimed this proved Justin was obsessed with the past. But here's where things immediately started falling apart. When people actually watched the alleged video, many pointed out the same thing. The person in the clip doesn't clearly look like Justin Bieber at all. No clear face, no confirmed plates, no solid identifiers, just a blurry video and a bold accusation. And yet, the damage was already done. This is where social media becomes dangerous. Once an accusation hits, context disappears. Nuance disappears. And suddenly, speculation becomes treated like fact. So let me ask you this. Do you think it's fair for someone to be labeled based on an unverified clip, or does the internet move too fast when it comes to celebrities like Justin Bieber? Because this isn't happening in a vacuum. The report also tried to connect this alleged incident to past controversies, dragging in unrelated names and situations, including moments involving Justin's wife, Hailey Bieber, and even other pop stars. It created a narrative that Justin's presence in pop culture is somehow harmful, a massive claim based on very little evidence. And notably, neither Justin Bieber nor Hailey Bieber has responded to the accusation. Which, historically, only fuels more speculation. But while this rumor was gaining traction, something else was happening at the same time. Hailey Bieber was posting again. She shared more Instagram updates, casual, everyday moments, and almost immediately, the internet started analyzing them. One post showed her doing her eyebrows. That's it. That was the post. And somehow, that turned into another controversy. Reddit users and TikTok commenters began claiming Hailey was copying someone else's look, someone we all know fans constantly compare her to. Suddenly, doing eyebrows became a statement, which honestly raises the question, since when did basic grooming become evidence of anything? This is where the obsession reaches a breaking point. Are celebrities no longer allowed to exist without being accused of copying, shading, or signaling something deeper? Or is this just what happens when fandoms refuse to let go of old narratives? Because at this point, it feels like no matter what Hailey Bieber does, it gets interpreted through the same lens. If she posts, it's intentional. If she stays quiet, it's suspicious. If she lives her life, it's compared. And that pressure doesn't stop with her. Justin Bieber has been famous since he was a teenager. Every move he makes is documented, recorded, slowed down, and replayed. So when an unverified accusation like this appears, it spreads faster than facts ever could. And here's the part that really stands out. Just days before this rumor, people were praising Justin and Hailey for how peaceful and happy they looked in the Bahamas. Now suddenly, he's being accused of stalking with zero confirmation. That whiplash says more about the internet than it does about him. Now, let me be clear, if any accusation is true, it should always be taken seriously. But there's a difference between accountability and speculation. Right now, what's circulating is speculation. No confirmed statements, no verified sources, no official response, just assumptions. And yet, that hasn't stopped the story from spreading. So here's another question for you. Do you think Justin and Hailey staying silent is the right move, or should celebrities be more proactive when false narratives start forming? Because silence can protect peace, but it can also allow rumors to grow unchecked. At the same time, responding to every claim only gives it more oxygen. It's a lose-lose situation. And that's why moments like this remind you how intense celebrity life really is. Imagine waking up, Googling your name, and seeing headlines accusing you of something you may not have done, while the evidence doesn't even clearly involve you. That kind of pressure would break most people, which is why it's no surprise that Justin Bieber has pulled back from public life more and more over the years. And honestly, after seeing how fast this story spun out of control, it's hard to blame him. At the end of the day, this situation leaves us with more questions than answers. Who is the unnamed celebrity? Is the video actually Justin Bieber? Why did this accusation surface now? And how long before the internet moves on to the next headline? Because it always does. But until then, stories like this remind us just how powerful and dangerous online speculation can be. If you want to stay updated on what happens next, including whether Justin or Hailey finally respond, make sure you click the next Celeb Juices video on your screen right now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Drop your thoughts in the comments, especially if this story confused you as much as it did me. And if you made it to the very end, comment, what is going on? So I know you're a real one. Because honestly, that might be the only question that makes sense right now.